Hello students, myself Dharmendra Yadav of Mount Olivet School. I would like to our principal sir for giving us this opportunity to upload our notes in the form of video.
Hello students, today
Now
we are
let's
going to
start our
start our first poem from Behind book, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Now let's start this poem with introduction. This poem is about the struggle while making decision in life. There are two paths to follow. The one on which everyone walks and other that is opposite of the crowd. The person in the poem has to decide whether to follow the crowd or to take the other road and make his own path in life. He has his own personality. He refuses to do ordinary things just because everyone else does them. In the end, he chooses the path that has not had many travelers. He knows that it will be better for him, but he also acknowledges that he can never know what would have happened him if he had chosen the path. Now let's read first stanza. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Here, in Fashishinda the poet, says that in a forest there were two roads, both roads go in different directions. As the poet has used the term yellow wood, it seems that the leaves have turned lifeless and yellow, depicting autumn. The poet is very sorry because he alone cannot travel the both roads in the second line, and third line, the road could symbolize two choices in our life, and the poet is finding it difficult to make a choice. So he, being a traveler, stood there for a long time determining which way to traveling to continue traveling. Now, last line. As he was thinking, he noticed that one of the road bent in the trees and finally disappeared. So here in first stanza, we know that two roads were there. The poet was standing on the edge of the road, and he was unable to decide that where on which road he should take. Now let's read next stanza. Then then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. So after seeing that one of the road is disappearing into the undergrowth, the poet decided to take the other road. Here, just as far can have a multiple meaning. Perhaps the poet want to say that the road is beautiful as well as, or the poet want to be fair and choose the correct option. Hence, selecting between two roads may portray the selection between two destinies. The poet then described that there may be this road better because it has fresh grass on it and it was not used much. But when he started traveling on it, he found that travelers have passed through this road just as much as the other. We can observe how the poet quickly goes back to his statement. First, he says, "This road is untraveled," then, as he walks, find it equally traveled. And also, the poet says that the path wanted wear, a path can't not have a desire or want to wear. Only humans have want. Thus, the poetic device personification is used here. The impersonification, a thing, an idea, or an animal is given human quality. Here, the path is personified. Now, let's read third stanza. And both that morning equally lay. In leaves no step had trodden back. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on the way. I doubted if I should ever come back. So here the poet says that both roads were covered with leaves that morning, and perhaps that morning he was the first to travel on the road, as the leaves fallen on the road had not turned black by the step of the travelers. However, it seems that he regretted his decision slightly, wondering if he will ever get to back and take the another road. Now let's read next stanza and know about it. I shall be telling with a shy, somewhere edges and edges hands, two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that had made all the difference. Now here in the last stanza, years from now, somewhere in the future, the poet feels that he will look back and decide whether the choice he made was correct one or not. He may be indicating that making a choice out of two objectives is responsible for our future, and that makes all the differences. The choice may bring up right or wrong. He will be telling about his choice with a sigh. Sigh is releasing a deep breath, expressing happiness, relief, sadness, etc. So, if the choice proves out to be right, it will be a sigh of happiness or relief. If the choice is wrong, it will be sigh of disappointment. Now, let's know about the literary devices used in the poem. First, rhyme scheme is A B A A B. Symbolize two roles which represent two or more choices in our life. Alteration wanted where W sound is repeating. First four F sound is repeating, though and that the sound is repeating. And next is repetition. Ages is repeated. The two roads diverge in the wood. This sentence is repeated in stanza first and third. So here this poem ends. Thank you.